Without love, pain, I can't get enough pain. I like it rough, cause I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all.
So, I think I'm gonna do the English version of this video first. Hi YouTube. I'm going to do this. If you've been watching my channel, you know I have fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue, among other things. And this is for you, normal people. I wanted to make this clear. There is a huge problem of perception when it comes to fibromyalgia, because fibromyalgia is the kind of illness that affects you internally and not externally, and it's called an invisible disease. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist, it just means that you cannot physically see it, supposedly. Because the fact is, when when I'm in pain, I might be out, I might be about, I might be with people. I won't say anything, but you can tell that I'm in pain. It's the breathing, it's the stopping, it's the, I drift off when I have fiber fog. And it's amazing to me that even though certain people who've known me for years see this as it's taking place, they don't really see it. They see it and they don't see it. And the result is that they try to encourage me and say, oh yes, you can do it. Oh yes, you can do that. Or yes, you can go to work. Or yes, you can work 5 days a week. Oh yes, you can do this. And all you need to do is just get out of your head and get over yourself. And, it's all in your head. Well, fuck you. Because really, fuck you. Fuck you, and fuck you again, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of being punished for not complaining. And if there's something that I do complain about, well, it's just, it reached that point, I guess. And, somebody told me a while back ago, and this actually comes from somebody who doesn't know me very well, and we've never met in reality, and we know through Facebook, and we share a joint cause, Beauty Without Cruelty, and she has a beauty channel, and she's 18, and I think that's the most sympathy that I've gotten from anybody, because she was sick one day, the kind of cold you get where everything just kind of weighs, all your body parts are just like weights. And you can't move and you can't breathe and everything aches and sore and you can't exactly pinpoint, but everything hurts. And basically I said to her, yeah, that kind of sounds like a regular day for somebody with fibromyalgia. And she seriously told me, I don't know how you deal with it. And I said, I deal with it because I have to. I have no choice. And maybe it's because I have this when I'm 27 years old and I've gotten over depression already as a teenager, but suicide and stuff like that is just not an option, and you do just have to put up with it. But I do not have to put up with people. And the more I have this, and the more I'm trying to deal with it, the more I'm discovering that I just simply despise people. It's amazing to me how much I just can't stand human beings. Because, and I've said this, I know that I've said this before, fibromyalgia has made me somewhat of a bitch, and that's because I don't really have patience for other people's bullshit anymore. I mean, if you come to me and you consult me, and you want to be a friend, and you need friendly advice, or you want to go out and just kind of hang out, I'd love to. I always do that, and I try to get out of myself, and I really try hard not to let my fibromyalgia kick in. I try to be spontaneous about these kind of things, and I tell other people I'm pretty spontaneous, because if you plan, I just don't know what will be. But I do not have patience for people bullshitting my time. And I do not have patience for people who complain about minor things and don't get me wrong, I consider myself a somewhat positive person. Maybe not optimistic, but positive. Yes, those things do work together. That means I'm happy when things are happy around me, but when people are just complaining and bitching about, stuff, I don't want to listen to it. I just don't want to listen to people's crap, and I don't want to listen to people who don't give a day's Don't give a thought about me. And I think I truly feel that about, well, some people who I used to call friends. And, well, I just don't know how to explain it. And if you're about ready to tell somebody with fibromyalgia that they can do it, and here it's proof that they've done it, and they're trying to explain to you why it's difficult, don't tell them that here they can do it. Because if they're telling you they can't, just assume they can't. Because fibromyalgia is a horrible illness. Everything in your body hurts. Imagine that you have a 5-pound weight attached to every single joint in your body. That's kind of how it feels. And in the morning, like if you suffer from morning, what's it called? Morning stiffness in English. Then it's literally this movement. I can't even do this movement in the morning. It takes me about an hour to be able to do this with my hands, okay? And it can take me up to 2 hours to do that movement. That is a standard fibromyalgia day, on a not bad day. It could be a very good day, and still it would take me 2 hours, and still everything would be sore and hurting. So, and you know, it's tiring and very wearing out to deal with this kind of stuff. But don't tell me, don't say, oh, but fibromyalgia, you can do this, you can do that. Because the fact is that when I'm telling you I can't, it's not because I'm looking for you to encourage me. It's because I'm looking for sympathy. And I've simply learned to shut down. And I think that I'm going to use this channel more because this week, actually, I had an interesting day. I was, you know, out and about. And I really was struggling. But I wasn't saying anything. But I was drifting off here and there. And I wasn't complaining. I was not complaining, and maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should have complained. Somebody who was not aware of the condition, and they said, here, you did this for a few hours. You can do anything. Well, it doesn't work like that, because one day that I know I'm going to have a flare-up for 2 days after is not a good indication of the fact that, you know, it's a half a day, not a very good indication that I can keep a real job, and the fact that it wasn't really effective throughout most of the time when I was out and about, and the fact that I've stored energy a week before that. You know, people kind of drift off and don't see everything surrounding. They just kind of pinpoint a certain situation, and they don't think about what else. And it's frustrating, and you know, damn, hate that. So it's just turning me, I wouldn't say it's turning me into a bitter person. I'm just saying it's turning me into a more loner, because I find it out that most people just, you know, can't deal with it, won't deal with it, and the people who try to be nice, they really can't invest that much in you. They can be wonderful people in that situation, but they're just not there for you for various reasons. But most people are really selfish sons of bitches. Immature brats. Even if they're in their 30s or 40s, they can be an immature brat who doesn't give a rat's ass about you. And as a result, I think that's changed a very fundamental part of my personality, that if you don't care about me, I'm just going to be selfish and I'm going to take care of myself. And I have less of an ideal of helping people that are close to you. I don't mind helping other people, like strangers. It's interesting because I don't expect anything of them, I think. And I do believe in karma, but I think that relationships have just completely screwed up because of this ridiculous illness. And people just, and it's not because of the illness, it's because people are selfish. So, I think that's it. That's my update for right now. I can't think of anything else I want to say. That's it.